Orange in the day, black in the night. Stripes in our veins, sparks gonna fly. The beast is awake, orange, black and white. Cause when the jungle come alive, who day we ignite and Cincinnati, we gon' rise and in the jungle we unite and dripping orange and black and white. Who day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Wake up the beast, everything day is a feast. Time to bust it off the leash. In the jungle dripping heat, tigers strike the city streets. East side stand up, west side stand up. If you reppin' who day, time to put your hands up. Bingo stripes, we in it. New day, new age, yeah, we get it. Cincinnati jungle fit it. Who day in our house, we win it. Orange and black and white, we build it. Earn our stripes, you know we kill it. Bleed our colors, jungle dripping. Nasty, natty, yeah, we live it. Lit the crowd, get the city loud. Yeah, we feasting now. Fit the pounds, make the city howl. Now we beastin' now. Thunder through the tunnel, from the sideline to the huddle. Stripes we tatted on the jungle when we flex that. Who they muscle on them? Stripes. Cincinnati, we gon' rise and in the jungle we unite and dripping orange and black and white. All day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Stripes. Now who gotta move like it on? Stripes. Now who wanna move crossing on? Stripes. Now who wanna move on? If you got stripes, then you let the city know you rock 'em. Yeah, we got 'em. Yeah, we fought 'em. Like that black and orange on bottle. Bingo bottle. Never stop it till the beast and know 'em. Who ain't rockin' with the diamond stripes? Flossin' on the ring. Cincinnati, she's our queen. We gon' show the world who king. Orange in the day, black in the night. Stripes in our veins, sparks gonna fly. The beast is awake, orange, black and white. Cause when the jungle come alive, who day we ignite and
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the show. This is Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm your host, the Iceman, Jeff Trunapole. And as always, I bring you sports from a West Side point of view right here in the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio, home of the back-to-back AFC North champion Cincinnati Bengals. Now, do me a favor. If you found the show, hit that like and subscribe button. Smash that thumbs up. You guys are awesome. I'm up to 2,400 subscribers. I appreciate every single one of you. Like I said, I'm 100 away from being 500 away to being 3,000 total, if that makes sense. Anyway, if you're watching on Facebook or Twitter X and you have yet to subscribe to my channel, why not? Please do so. Please go to the YouTube channel, Sports with Strawberry Ice. Hit the subscription button, hit the bell for notification. Every time I go live, you'll be notified. Also, exclusively in the YouTube chat crew, we're doing super chats. So if you got something you want to ask Matt about the new Cincy hats that are coming out or the party that they're having on Monday, where it's at, which if you don't know, we'll tell you. It's also on Twitter. Or if you got something you want to ask the greatest running back in Bengals history, Corey Dillon, give me a super chat. Or if you just want to support the show, give me a super chat. I would greatly appreciate it. And as always, I'm coming to you live from this glorious place down here. It's the Ice Cave. The Ice Cave is brought to you by T Properties. T Properties, quality housing for quality people. Check out the website at www.tpropertyllc.com for all your rental property management needs and your rental needs. So if you're looking for a house, a condo, apartment, check out T Properties. If you have a rental property you don't want to manage anymore, check out T Properties. They'll take care of the rest. And you know what? I wear it every single day. I got the hat on. I got this cool looking hoodie. It's Jackpot Joey gear. We got the greatest quarterback in the league. His name's Joe Burrow. We call him Jackpot Joey. Like I said, we hit the jackpot when the Bengals drafted Joe Burrow. So if you want any of the gear or anything like that, go to jackpotjoey9.com. Portions of the proceeds go to the Joe Burrow Hunger Relief Foundation and Joe Burrow Foundation. The beer is delicious. It is at Brink Brewery. I was enjoying not a ton of it. I was being good. I was enjoying enough of it at the cornhole tournament we had this past weekend. David Fulcher was out there, and we had a great time. 100% of the proceeds of that went to the Joe Burrow Foundation. So not only are you wearing cool stuff, drinking delicious beer, you're supporting a great foundation. So go check it out. All right, guys, what is up to everybody in the chat? I think Billy Roll was first. You got Brad, One Nation, Crip, Johnny Paps is in there. Tebow's in there. Augie's in there. Timothy's in there. What is up to everybody? Welcome to the show. All right, let's get to the man. Who should I go? Should I go to Corey first or should I go to Matt first? I'll go Corey first. What's up, Corey?
What's up, dude?
I always got to go with the legend first. I mean, come on. Duh.
Oh, man. Hey, I'm just a guy.
Hey, nice hat, by the way. We're almost twinning today. I like.
Oh, man, you know what? I had to dress accordingly. You know what I mean? So there it is.
All right, let's bring Matt in here. What up?
How we doing, boys?
I like that.
Hey, who they?
Who day? God, I've been sleeping so much better this week after that win. I was so nervous in
There it
that
is.
fourth quarter. Like when we won, I don't even think it was happiness. It was just relief. It's like, oh, let's get to the bye week. Just not pissed off.
There it is, man. A lot of anxiety last game.
Oh,
Made it
yeah.
through.
Yeah. Our defense stepped up. That was what was huge. I mean, our defense is back. I mean, Ludini is back. That's the defense that took us to the Super Bowl. That's the defense that took us to the AFC Championship game. So
Right.
I mean, to me, the unfortunate thing was the offense. You know, the tail of two halves. First half we were looking great. Second half, I mean, but I don't know. I think we can fix all this stuff. All this stuff is fixable, don't you think? There, Corey.
Well, listen, man. They got to win. I don't
Mhm.
care if it was by half a point. I know that don't exist, but you know what I mean. A win's a win. So, hey, man. I think they're in a great situation. At some point, you want the whole package. Great offense, great defense, a total game effort. But listen, man, sometimes it don't happen that way. And the defense stepped up big last week, man, and it sealed the deal. So that was a good win.
And we try not to make too much noise because Matty is in a tree stand right now, so he's trying to kill Bambi. So we'll try to keep it down a little bit for him. All right, Matt. What was your thoughts on the offense there last week?
Like you said, it was a tale of two halves. We watched the film. I stayed over at Ted's that night, and we watched the film together. And man, like those first couple drives, we looked unstoppable. And then, I mean, I don't know. There weren't any like glaringly horrendous mistakes. It was just not getting the ball, to first down on third down, really. And obviously Joe had such a good first drive, tailed off a little bit, but I love seeing a team that can win in two different ways. That's so nice to see. And
Right.
I'm so glad we don't need to put up 31 points every single game to win. So, as bummed as it was to see us fizzle out, oh my God, what a relief to see the defense step up.
Yeah, Corey, how much of a relief is that? I guess for teams when part of your team isn't performing up to snuff or up to what everybody expects them to, and then the defense picks them up, or special teams picks them up, or whatever. I'm like, that's a sign of a championship team, don't you think? But how does that bring up the morale of the whole team?
Well, it's nice to have a great defense. You know what I mean? So you don't want to be in a nail biter every week. I mean, a shootout with teams. So it's great to have good defense, man, because at some point somebody got to get a stop. You know what I mean? And we seen that last week, man. The defense stepped up and got a couple of goal line stops, man, and sealed the deal, man. So it's crucial to be more balanced than one-sided. So
Right.
Trust me, the offense is good. They're going to get theirs, man. They got a lot of great players, and their time is coming. But every game ain't going to be, a shootout. So you gotta have a great defense to back you up. And Cincinnati got a pretty good defense, man.
And the thing is, Seattle, it's not like they're a terrible team. They got a hell of a defense. So
No, they're not.
Yeah.
Hey, don't sleep on Seattle, man. They only lost one game, if I'm not mistaken, coming into that match, man. That was a pretty sound team, man. Maybe their offense isn't what we're accustomed to, but man, you know what? They play team ball. They got a great defense as well. That whole game, like second half, was a defensive battle. So, and Cincinnati defense outlasted Seattle's, which was a good thing to see.
I'll tell you what, after that first drive, when they drove down, I was really nervous. That was huge that we bounced back with a touchdown. I mean, I feel like that showed the character of the team because, man, if we go down 3 and out, they score again, I mean, you're just backs against the wall right away. So that was huge. We were talking before the game. I was sitting with Ted's dad, and we're like, what do we do? Do we take the ball? Do we defer? He was like, well, defer, and it worked last game. We should defer. And then as they're sitting there driving 8 minutes down the field, we're like, shit, we should have taken the ball. Shit.
Damn it, that didn't work.
Oh man, I tell you, man.
What would you
I say,
prefer in that situation, Corey? Would you prefer to take the ball, go and try to go score first, or defer on that?
No, I defer to the second half, man. I like getting the ball second half, man. And you know what? Coming out with the in-game adjustments, man, and see what we got. So
Yeah, because you got a chance to score in the first half, or ending the first half and getting the ball out and scoring again in the second half, which is a crusher when it works out that way.
yeah, man. So yeah, from ever since I know, man, getting that ball in the second half is crucial when coming down and trying to get some points. So I will prefer it that way.
Right. All right. One Nation's got a question here for you, Corey. And
Okay.
this is kind of interesting with the end of the extra week. He said have the players ever proposed a bye week, with them? So they're always talking about player safety and everything. And now we're at 17 weeks. Why don't you think they actually have 2 bye weeks?
Oh, that's a very, very interesting question there, man. Seriously, with adding another game, I would. I mean, what's if you gotta add another game, add another bye week, you know what I mean? So but I get what they're doing, man. You guys gotta understand, man, that game is about generate revenues and they want the players out there, man. So if it was up to me, if I was the NFL president, which I'm not, of course I'm for the players, man. So I would give them an extra bye week, but it's just not going to happen that way, man. They want their entertainers out there to go out there and perform. So I don't think that's going to happen.
I think we caught a lot of luck in the scheduling. Niners are going to be coming off of Monday Night Football, and we're going to be sitting on a bye week rest. So I mean, if anything's stacked in our favor, that's it. That's huge.
Right. So it's all about when you get that bye, man. It's just all about getting that bye, and I think right now getting a bye for the Bengals is crucial, man. It's vital because Joe's a little banged up, so is Higgins. So actually, they get some rest, man, and then you know what, they gotta deal with that beast in the 49ers coming up. So, which I don't think they're coming off a bye. So hey, man. Advantage Bengals, so let's see what happens.
Yeah, not only they're not coming off a bye, but they're playing Monday night, so it's going to be a short week. So
yeah, there it is, man. That is going to be good luck with that one. You know what I mean? So, hey, I don't wish that scheduling on anybody, but for the next game coming up, oh yeah, let the Niners be a little tired, buddy.
Look at Matt. Look at he's styling. He
put on the Cincy Sully. He's ready. He's ready for the game.
I got a stack right next to me. We'll see them all throughout the program. Don't worry.
You're gonna have a ton of them there Monday night. You guys are gonna be at 16 lots, right?
Yes, we're going to be at 16 lots. Their new location, the Southern Outpost in Newport, Kentucky, right across the river. Awesome view. So, yeah, Ted's going to be there. He's going to be signing autographs. We're going to be releasing the beanies for the first time ever. If you can't make it, all good. I mean, we'd love to see you, but we're going to have plenty of inventory. This isn't like a limited edition run. We're gonna be stacked on some beanies throughout the rest of the season. So we're pumped.
Yep, there's the new hats. Hang on, I got the message on there. Get that off there. I don't need that.
Yeah, man, I need a couple of those, man.
Yeah. Oh, we can hook you up. Oh, yeah.
Hey, man, hey, thank you. I appreciate it. I thought I'd throw that out there.
Absolutely.
I always like cool stuff. But yeah, they got the beanies.
Man, I will kindly take it. Thank you.
Yeah, we'll get your info.
And Corey, it was cool that Ted was this all for the village of Marici, and Ted was out there teaching the people living there how to do the Who Day chant, which was kind of cool.
Wow.
Yeah, we had a little game night over there. Ted's like a celebrity. He walks in that building and everything changes. I mean, everyone just loves Ted over there, and they all have a personal relationship with him. So we had a little game night. There's a lot of new members that we've been providing services to recently, and so we had a huge game night. Had Yahtzee roll in. Steve, one of the residents at Marici, caught the hottest Yahtzee game in the history of the world. I almost took him to the casino. I almost said, "We'll get in the car. We're going to the craps table." I mean, it was electric. So it was a great time. Yeah, really fun night.
He was rolling.
Man, that's awesome, man. That is real awesome.
On a heater. I wish I'd have some of those nights like that.
Right.
What time's the event start again?
Event's going to start about 5, as every other event's happened. I bet if you show up early, we'll probably start selling a little early. Usually, right when we set the gear table up, people start lining up and we start selling. So we are going to probably cut it pretty hard at about 8. Just because Ted's got to get in bed. He's got a big week.
Yeah.
But yeah, it should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's at 16 lots, which is over. The new ones, this is over on Newport and the Levee, right?
Yes, exactly. Newport and the Levee, plenty of parking, easy to get to from downtown, right off the highway. Should be a great time.
So Corey, you going to show up to that, or it's only like a 27-hour drive.
Man, let me call the Learjet, man, and see what I can do. I can make it, man. I might can make it.
There we go. You can cut the line if you make it. That's for sure.
Out there. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. But hey, it sounds like it's gonna be fun, man.
Yeah.
I wish I could be there though.
It's a good time. We did it this summer. It was at the Miamitown River Brewery. That was a blast.
That was a ton of fun. I think our team will probably have a few less beers this time around. Me and Ted are cleaning it up a little bit, but last time was a great day.
That was a rough cleanp.
I mean, we were there for like 6 hours. That was a marathon day.
I was helping you guys clean up. I remember.
Yeah.
It was interesting. All right, Augie. Or Corey, Augie's got a question for you. Corey, do you still have the orange skull cap with the horizon black stripes you wore?
Oh my God, man. Oh man, I'm gonna have to go through my bag of stuff, man. I think I seen that a couple of years ago in one of these boxes I got, and I know exactly what he's talking about. I used to wear it under my helmet, so damn, he brought up. Hey, that's a throwback,
man.
Hey, that's a throwback, man. Hey, I used to rock that thing faithfully, man. Seriously.
Exactly. He said that was badass. He liked it a lot. You were wearing that.
Yeah, man. It's around here somewhere, man. I gotta go through the inventory.
So Corey and Matt, you might be able to answer this too for me. Being Ted Karras's best friend here. What do NFL players do on bye weeks? Do they actually go on vacation for a couple of days? How long do they get off before you actually have to go back to practice?
Dude, if they smart, they'd be in bed resting. Shit, I'm telling you, man. At least they give you. I would say they'll give you at least 3 days. 3 days to rest up, and then come back on that Thursday or something, man, and go through some walkthroughs and start getting back to business. So, dude, hopefully they are taking that time and spending it wisely. We don't need no BS on this bye, and everybody gets back accordingly and safe and come back ready to roll.
So we're not doing a 1, 2, 3 Calhoun.
No, we ain't doing no Cancun. We ain't doing no. Hey man, we ain't doing no LA. We ain't doing none of that, man. Stay at home, get your rest, retool, refocus, and come back ready to roll.
That's pretty much what Ted's doing right there, Matt.
He said he slept in big. We put him to work on Tuesday. We had a full agenda for him, and it's one of those where it's like, oh man, you do have the time. So like, should you do a little more media? Should we do a little circuit? Promoting the Cincy hat, but a lot of the time it's cram it in early in the week, but you've got to have a couple days just to let your mind go. And like Ted said, just so much life stuff builds up. You just got so many projects around the house. You got a wife that you probably haven't spent that much time with in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, right.
Football, so he
reconnect
said,
with the kids and all that good stuff, man. Absolutely.
Exactly.
You're like, hey, how you doing? I'm Ted. I'm Corey. I'm the dad. Nice to see you guys again.
Yeah. I live here too. That type of thing. Right.
I'm the one that pays for all this shit.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Just fair to let you know.
Jeff, you crazy, man.
Just saying.
Oh man, you are nuts, man. Hey man, that'll have you on the couch so quick, brother. I tell you.
Now, you pay for that couch. Go sleep on that.
Hey, you pay for that. That's your new room.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right. Exactly. All right, Matt. So, what are you guys doing with the Cincy hats? Anything else new coming out other than the beanies, or any other thoughts of like future projects here in the next couple months we can look forward to?
Yeah, so right now, I'd say the organization that we support, the Village of Marici, is just expanding a ton. So it's a really big time for them. So they're actually building a brand new building with 37 new condos that are going to go all to adults with autism, Down syndrome. Wow. It's going to be a really cool development. So, we're laser focused on how much money can we raise for that project. It's been a really cool time, and the past year has just kind of been insane for all of us. So it's been enjoying that, seeing the progress. Definitely, thinking about some new products up our sleeves. We got a little high school series coming out. So we got a little Saint X versus Molar competition and some
Wow.
colorways that we got coming. So we got a lot of beanies in inventory. We're making a big bet on beanies, and we think we can paint Paycor in a lot of beanies this winter. So yeah, we're taking as we go. Last season when we started selling, we won 10 games in a row. So we had only known what it was to sell hats when we were winning. When we were 1-3, we weren't selling many hats. So, I feel like that was a good reality check. I'm like, okay, let's be a little more conservative. Yeah. So.
Well, it was funny. I'll kind of tell Corey about this, that Ted made these hats just to give out to his teammates. And well, actually, I'll let you tell the story. You can tell better than I can.
Yeah, so Ted, I went to his house in July, and he hands me a hat, and I'm like, what's this? Oh, it's a hat I made for my teammates. Said, what do you mean you made it? So he worked with his neighbor who owns a golf supply company to make this logo and make these hats, and he just gave it to the guys as a gift. He just said, hey, everyone loves a piece of gear, just giving it out. And then all of a sudden the media and fans just went crazy, and they basically cornered him and said, dude, you got to sell these hats. So he's reluctantly said, all right, fine, we'll sell the hats. And the first night we sold $50,000 in hats, and the rest of it's just been insanity.
Really? Wait.
Yeah.
50 what?
50 grand in hats. The first night.
Wow, that's amazing! Wow.
So how much money have you made so far, Matt?
So we've sold about $800,000 in hats so far, about 22,000 hats. So it's been just insane. And yeah, 100% of that money goes back to the village of Marici. Yeah, we're just riding high right now.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
That's really
man.
Cool.
Hey, that's good stuff, man. And you need to be commending you and Ted for the great work you do in the community, man. That's pretty damn good, man.
It's just fun
good people, man.
Yeah, me and Ted's relationships have been closer. We're talking every day, new styles,
right.
New marketing campaigns. So yeah, it's been a great time. Who, Corey, in your days playing in the NFL, who were some of the dudes doing a lot of charitable work on your teams? And anyone stick out? Any cool?
I mean, Richard Brown, Willie Anderson, man, it was always out there, man, reaching out, man. And it's nice to see people still, got a kind heart in this atmosphere, man, and out there doing stuff for the community, man. You guys should be, hey, I tip my hat to you guys, man. It's pretty nice.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, let's get I've got a couple people pointing at this comment. They want me to read it. So Tebow here says, Corey, if there's one piece of advice to give Coach Zach Taylor, passed down from your time with Marvin Lewis or Bill Belichick, what would it be?
Man. Just tell them players to go out there and do their job, man, like they're supposed to.
Don't F up.
I mean, as simple as that.
Right.
You know what I mean? What would you want? Hey, just win. Hey, matter of fact, let me go back to Al Davis. Just win, baby.
Yeah.
I mean,
right.
There it is. So, man, Zach is his own person, man, and his own coach, man, and he's done a excellent job with this group, man. So, hey, I wish him the best going forward, man. He's a player's coach, which I like. He take care of his players, and you know what? The players respond to that, man, and they go out there and give 110% for them. That's all you got ask for.
Yeah. Hey man, one thing I gotta say, you gotta step up your background game. You only got one picture of Ted Karras. You gotta get some jerseys and stuff like Corey out here.
Completely agree.
I mean, this is hardware, man. Some hardware back here, man. This is tough to come by.
I love that.
Just
exactly. All right, One Nation here says, Corey, what high school did you go to, and were you on a state championship?
Oh man, why y'all gonna bring up that bad memory, man? God, Jesus,
Hat
man.
Change number 3. Hat change number 3.
Hey, man. I went to Franklin High School in Seattle, Washington, and we were good. We were like number 2 in the state, and we lost in the second round of the playoffs, man. And it was listen, I remember it like yesterday.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So the first year, who we lose to? I think the first year we went to, who beat us the first year? I want to say Enumclaw. I could be wrong on that, but my senior year, I know we lost to Tumwater, and it stunk. No. Let me rephrase that before some of my homeboys get in here and be like, boy, you don't know what you're talking about. Our first year, man, it was the game to go to the state championship. We lost to Prosser.
Oh.
And it stunk, man. I broke for like an 80-yard touchdown. They called it back. That we could have won the game.
Was it holding on the center? It's usually the center.
It was holding on one of them linemen, man.
Damn linemen.
I ain't gonna call them out right now. Hey, man, I might send them a text after this podcast and be like, man, you fucked up, bro. I'm still having nightmares about that. No, I wouldn't do that, man. My guys, we cool. And then my senior year, man, we was in a dogfight against Tumwater, man, and they jumped out on us like 21-7, and we ended up losing like 21-28 or something like that. So, yeah, man, we were close, and both was to go to the state championship, and we just didn't get over that hump.
Now, Matt, you was Ted? Did Ted ever win any? Because I know, because Corey, if you don't know this, Matt was the secret to Ted's high school winning. He was the mascot, so he dressed up as
the lucky leprechaun. Yeah.
Wait, leper who? What was going on here?
I was the leprechaun mascot. We were the Fighting Irish. We were like mini.
Hey man, ain't nothing wrong with that. You were involved.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You was involved. That's all that matters.
Oh yeah. We won state. We had a pretty successful run. For our freshman year, we didn't make. We lost in semi-state. Sophomore year, we won state. Junior year, we lost in semi-state. Senior year, we won state. So we went out on top. We had a great rivalry with the team in Evansville, Indiana. It was never easy, but those were some formative memories. I feel like high school football, I mean, you're just in like, I don't know. I feel like high school is just so many things are burned into your head of what happened in high school. And yeah, those are some core memories that shape everything.
Hey, trust me, I can remember it like yesterday. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then, hey, I get on the chat with some of my homeboys, man, and we reminisce, and I'll be like, damn, how we didn't win state this year, man, or that year. It just was, it's messed up, bro. So, yeah.
You always remember the ones you lost more than you won, the ones you won, probably, right?
No, I don't. I'm trying to forget those losses, man. They deal with that. I don't know, man.
It was burned to your brain, though, you said.
No, I'm just saying from this, man, because to me, I think high school football was one of the best times ever, like playing football, man. So it was pure, innocent, you know what I mean? And it was fun, and you know what I mean? And out there with your teammates, man, at a young age, man, and just going through them phases, man, is something you'll remember a lifetime. I'm pretty sure everybody walking around got some kind of high school memory. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So,
did you play other sports, Corey?
Huh?
Did you play other sports too?
Yeah, I played baseball as well. Nice. Yeah, I played baseball. So, yeah, I was a jock back in high school, man. And dude, and there's some stuff, coming out of that high school, man, that I can't forget. And some of that is them damn losses in the playoffs.
Yep.
So, but you know what? I made up for that in the long run. So that's another story, and we could get that to that on a different
story. Different note. Yeah, your story didn't end in high school.
It didn't end. It fueled it. So, and that's why I was so passionate about the game in general, man. So it started off in Pop Warner, pretty much the same format, man. Get to the championship, lose. High school, almost get there, take a L. So my mind was always burnt on winning a championship. So it happened. Unfortunately, I wish it was there, but it happened somewhere else. But hey, it happened. So I can rest semi-easy at night.
How much of a can you talk about the high school is the joy and pure of being in high school? How much was that a culture shock or whatever to college? And then the NFL, which I mean, I guess then the NFL, but we go from high school where you play for fun, also in college, it's a little different.
Well, of course, every stage is a little bit different, man. So going from high school to college, it's pretty much, it's still fun because you know what, you got other people out there trying to make it to the pros. So everybody's out there competing at a high level, man.
Right.
So that's the fun aspect about college, man. You never gonna see anybody out there dogging it. You know what I mean? So
Right.
everybody's out there trying to make a name for themselves, trying to win, all this other stuff, that goes into that. And then you know what? You get to the ultimate stage, which is the NFL. And I told people this a lot of times, like, man, the first 3 years was like, oh, this is so fun. This is cool.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm having so much fun. And then you start seeing the business of stuff. Like you seeing your one of your best friends on the team go. You know what I mean? For reasons you can't understand. So then you figure out, man, hey, this is a business. And when money's on the line, when you are paid to play, it changes the whole dynamics of everything. So it went from being fun to, you know what, hell, this is work. You know what I mean? So
right.
It's totally different once you get to the ultimate level.
What's your take on the NIL, name, image, and likeness stuff in college now, Corey? Good thing, bad thing? Do you wish it was the old days?
No, you know what? I'm kind of happy for them players, man, because you know what? You got to look at it from this standpoint. That college is making so much money off them players. It's
billions.
Ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, they've got a lot of
and actually not to cut them in and you are penalizing those players for getting deals or going out and promoting themselves. That is crazy to me. When the institution itself is basically doing it, you know what I mean? Basically doing the same thing and penalizing them for trying to go out and market themselves. So I think it's good. I really think it's good where, you know what, them student athletes can make some money. Because at the end of the day, man, some of them guys ain't making it to the other level.
Right. And
you know what I mean?
Name.
So I'm saying if you can eat in college and get a deal, and man, more power to you. I'm all for that.
And that's the thing.
The only thing I don't like about college football now is the switch of conferences, man. That you know, I like the prestigious conferences of not moving around. You know what I mean? I like the Pac-10. When I played, I call it the Pac-10. It's the Pac-12 now, or might be the Pac-1. If you ask me right now, where teams stayed in their conference, it ain't no moving around. And you know what? If your record's good enough, man, we see you in the end. So
yeah, I think at the very least they need to rename it.
It totally changed. It's a whole switch of scenery. I would say this though, man. I wish they would expand the playoffs a little bit, add some more teams, man, and make it more interesting.
It's going to be expanded to 12. Is next year? I thought it was.
Yeah.
That is happening.
That will be great, man, because trust me, man, there's a lot of teams that take one loss and then they're out of consideration, man. You expand those playoffs and let them teams come back and redeem themselves, man. It'll be a lot more interesting.
Exactly. And how weird is it going to be? I think it's next year that for you, Washington's going to be in the Big Ten.
Oh man,
is that where Washington's going? Oh my gosh, they need to rename them all too. I'm so sick of the Atlantic Coast Conference having some of these teams. I'm just like, what are we doing? Like, can we just
15
totally
teams in the Big Ten now?
Yeah, it's so annoying.
Man, I can't even wrap my mind around that though. You know what I mean? Big Ten. Are you serious? Are you serious? Exactly. What am I gonna do with all this Pac-10 stuff I got around this house, man? What am I going to do with
it? It's going to be collector's items because that conference isn't going to exist anymore.
I mean.
Might be worth something now, Corey.
Come on, man. Hey, it took me a while to get used to the Pac-12.
Right.
Now it's gone. It's gone. So, yeah, man, it's crazy. But you know what? It's all about revenues, man. So, revenues and lining up your program to get in these bowl games and the BCS championship game. So I totally get it. I totally get it. I don't agree with it, but I get it.
Now Jeremy, he's got one here. He said, now I don't know if this is true, but I've heard this on Twitter. He said, what do you think about Caleb Williams wanting part ownership of an NFL team? That's come out on Twitter. I haven't seen it on any like verified accounts, but that's what they're saying. I know he's getting paid in college, but I don't think he's.
Well, I mean, damn, he got dough like that. I'm going back to college. Hell with this.
He's like Strawberry's podcast. Who? I'm going back to college, man. Forget you guys.
Man, dude, I got one more year eligibility. Hey, man, let me get in shape, man. Let me go back and try to get a deal, man. But nah, man, that's crazy if that's actually what's going on.
Yeah,
and obvious, he got a great marketing team, and they're doing well. I could roll with that.
I think it probably makes the most sense to do it this year, too, as a junior. I think you're going to see a lot of those juniors with a ton of leverage who are like, I'll go back and make $7 million next year. I'm in LA. I'm living a great life right now. And
exactly, man. They're living their best life in college. So
yeah.
I'm not mad at that dude whatsoever, man. Them deals are getting ridiculous. They're getting 7 figures, man. So shoot, I wish they had that back when I played.
Yeah. If you get your money, get your money. I always say that.
Get it, get it how you live, and get it now.
Exactly. And then save it, and then you can lay around on the couch and play golf like Corey does, and just relax when you're done.
Yeah, man. I'm manager, dog. I show you the ropes.
There you go. Be smart with it. All right.
I manage your dough, man. Make sure, hey, man, you are well taken care of in the future. Trust me.
All right. Augie's got our question for you, Corey. He said, Corey, since your high school days were brought up, did you play with or against anyone who made it to the league in high school?
Oh, let me think about this, man. No, unfortunately, no.
That's how hard it is. I mean,
yeah, man.
It's so.
And
Good.
Here's the thing, man. Like, I went to school with people who played. I mean, different sport that made it to that profession, like basketball and all that stuff, man. But I don't know. I don't recall playing against anybody that actually went on and played in the NFL. That's crazy. That's a good question, man.
Okay, that's the thing. It's like it's not hard to get it to go to college, go make college a Division I team, and then for those guys to go from Division I to the NFL. I mean, it's a 1 in a freaking million shot. That's why I'm like, you guys get your money. Go get your damn money.
Get your money, man.
Yeah,
getting to the league is like, man, hitting a lottery ticket, bro. It's very, very slim.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot, and you got to look at it like this, man. There's a lot of great college players, man. And dude, it's to get to the league and survive and make a name for yourself, dude. It's tough. It ain't easy at all. And just growing up from childhood and just seeing everything, man, there was tons of other kids, man, that had my skill set or better, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, dude, I just stuck with it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I just stuck with it the longest and just put more effort into seeing it all the way through so I won't have no regrets. And it panned out for me.
Well, that's the thing too. People always think, it's God-given ability and all that stuff. Like, well, even if you have God-given ability, if you don't do anything with it,
there you go. That's a wonderful point, man.
Yeah,
you hit it right on the head, man, dude. At some point you gotta apply yourself. So you can have all the talent in the world if you ain't doing nothing with it. What good is it? You know what I mean? So I just had that mindset of, you know what, I'm gonna stop screwing up and see how far this goes. I'm gonna push myself and see how far it goes, because you know what, and I joke around with this a lot. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to have no regrets sitting back,
right?
Back in 50s or 60s, like, oh man, I was one hell of a high school football player, man, and I used to do this and do that. You know what I mean? Nah, I was like, let me let me see how far I can take this. You know what I mean? And so I won't have no regrets in my life. And you know what? If I didn't make it and I gave it my all, you know what? I could live with that.
Right.
But if I didn't try at all, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I can handle that fact. You know what I mean?
Right.
Not putting no effort into
what could have
so,
been. Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
And
so,
the thing is, you act like 50s and 60s, or like, well, 50s, 60s away from us. 50s, we're getting closer to 50, Corey.
oh man, I'm getting close, brother.
I know, man. We're like you got a birthday coming up sometime soon, so you're gonna be older
I think
than me
it's Tuesday.
again.
It's Tuesday,
Yeah.
man. I'll be 49, man.
I
So
know.
hell, I'm pushing it. I'm pushing the envelope, brother.
Yep. So I'll have to say I'm hanging out with an older gentleman again because he's actually older than me now by a couple months.
I love that.
I make respect your elders, man.
Exactly.
Respect your,
Exactly.
Corey, I gotta.
So
I
good.
got a quick question for
oh
you.
man.
I was over at Ted's on Sunday, and it's amazing how fast the film gets up for those guys. I mean, by like 6 p.m., Ted's got the whole film on his iPad. He can throw it up on his TV, and we're dissecting the film. He's got Cordell there. He's got Jake Browning there. What was the film culture like in your days? I mean, like, when was it available? Were you taking, like, VHSs home? I mean, just what did that look like? Because right now, it's like, God, those guys can watch it on their phone. It's kind of like a never-ending thing. What'd that look like?
Hey man, the power of technology, man. Hey, we had to wait, man. VH tape, yeah, man. Bring that together. We had to wait for that, bro. We had to wait for it. So they get it ASAP. We had to wait until at least after Wednesday to get the footage. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So yeah, you see that? That's a window where them guys get it instantly. They can get on their tablet, have all the information, look at what they need to look at. Yeah, man, that's the power of the tech world, man. And dude, it just shows you how far everything has come. I mean, putting stuff in a VCR, that was me.
Well, and even like having to hit rewind, like Ted's sitting there and he's hitting like back 10 seconds, just restart. Like, like he's watching every play 35 times. And it's like, I'm just thinking about like, you your TV or your remote and hit rewind and then stop and then rewind.
Ted can go exactly to the point of the film he wanted to. Corey had to go rewind. No, that's not it. No, that's damn it. Where's
right, man. So it's crazy, man. And hey, it's good. It's good to turn around where you can get that footage, man, and dissect what's going on in fast time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of waiting a couple of days to actually get the film and try to break it down. So that's how you stay ahead, man. Stuff is faster now. You know, technology is in a whole different place. I mean, hell, back when I played, there wasn't no Instagram or none of this crazy stuff going on. Yeah. Oh, dude.
I say, thank God. I get myself in trouble.
Hey, thank you, Jesus. You know what I mean? But yeah, it just shows you like where it has gone in the last 20 years, man. So, and it's a good thing, though. It's a good thing.
So, Matt, again, I want to kind of ask you the same question that I asked Corey about Ted and players that Ted played against or played with. And is there anybody that from that same high school that made it, or the same area that made it to the NFL?
We go back to 8th grade. On Ted's, we went to St. Matthew Catholic School. That was the 8th grade Ted and I met. Right. On that O-line, there was Ted and Nick Martin, who played for the Texans for about 4 or 5 years, and then Zach Martin on the All-Pro from the Cowboys was 2 years ahead. So we had just a hilarious little feeder from our grade school that I knew those guys since kindergarten. And then in high school, Terry McLaurin went to Cathedral. He played on our team. He was a freshman when we were seniors. So Ted, I mean, I think he like played up in the playoffs, but like didn't, he's JV as a freshman. And then James Hurst was the other big lineman. I think he ended up at the Ravens. He was like NC State and then the Ravens. He was the other big name lineman. But yeah, there was a lot of dudes in Indiana, but those are probably the biggest name dudes. And then in college, you start getting a ton of guys. So
Rob's got a funny comment here. Get back to the VCR and stuff. He said, I wonder if anyone sent home a blank VCR tape with the players in that era, like Jamarcus Russell, to see if he actually would watch it.
The Johnny Manziel.
Yeah, Johnny Manziel. 0 hours watching.
Man, that's messed up, dude.
Well, Did you ever watch the Johnny Manziel documentary, Corey? Where on his
Oh
iPad,
man, that was pretty damn good.
Yeah,
man.
he had 0 hours of watching it on his iPad. He didn't watch it at all. Nothing.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I forgot how quick that whole saga happened too. Like Johnny Football was such a quick. I thought that was a 4 or 5 year period. That was like 2 years and it was
Max.
over.
Max.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
So
Man, you know what? But I do commend him, man. He looked like he's refocusing.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
he's taking things a little bit more serious in life, man. And hopefully he gets all that stuff together, man.
Yeah.
And this is what I'm saying, man. That's how quick you can get derailed and take a different turn on stuff, man. So and it's kind of concerning with these deals these young kids are getting in college, man. Dude, you gotta be mentally tough handling all this stuff, bro, or you know what, your career could be over real quick. And I hope there's people in their ear giving them some good sound advice on staying on the right path and and staying focused.
I think
Who was that for you, Corey? Who did you have somebody like that to help you guide you through this? Because I mean, you said this on the either you told me on the phone or you said this on the show. I can't remember. But you were excited to play football. You didn't know all this other stuff was going to happen. All this stuff outside of football.
Well, I tell you what, man. I tell you what, the ultimate straightener for me was have to deal with my mom. You don't want to deal with her.
Don't mess with mama
at all, especially when you are screwing up.
Yep.
So she always kept me in check and kept me focused. And then on top of that, man, I got 2 older brothers, man, and they'll never hold their lip to say, man, you're fucking up, dude. What's up?
Right.
So
I
always had that balance in the household of like, all right, it's cool to have fun, man, but stay focused and always be on your job, man. So they never let me get too far out of bounds where I couldn't come back. So, and if anybody understands, like your mom old school and she don't take no shit, you know where I'm coming from.
Yeah,
so,
I know.
There you go.
I know what you mean. Yeah. Well, that's the thing is you need people like that to be real with you because you got so many people. I'm sure Ted's done this too.
Right.
Blowing smoke up your ass, like, oh, you're awesome. You're this. You're that. You're the greatest thing since sliced bread. Yada, yada, yada. You're like, yeah, I am. I know.
And the funny thing about that, man, my mom was so intuitive about a lot of stuff, man. It's crazy.
Right.
I look back on it now and she used to tell me like, boy, you better watch out for this and that and that. And you know what? You think you grown at the time. Be like, oh, Mom, you tripping. Man, hey, come to find out she's spot on. So, dude, I always like really sat there and took her advice and thought about stuff, man. So, yeah, man, you just got to have solid people in your corner. And you know what? Most of the time it's your family. And if you got a strong base at home where people's going to give it to you straight and just don't baby you as you're going through your journey, it's even better.
Right, exactly. I know, Matt, you got to scooch on out of here. Let me let's promote this here again real quick before you get out of here. If I can put that up there. There you go. So tell everybody about the event, the hats, and all, where they can get them and all that stuff. Yeah, so we're releasing our first ever lineup of winter beanies. So we got 4 different beanies. I think your message is up there again, Jeff. It is. Get out there. Yeah, so we got our 4 styles of winter beanies. We're releasing them at 16 lots in Newport, Kentucky. Their Southern Outpost. It's going to be on Monday. Ted's going to be there. He's going to be signing autographs, taking pics. Can't wait to see you all. Let's come wish the big guy good luck. We got a big rest of the season coming up, and he can't wait to see you guys. So thanks, guys, for having me on. Great to meet you, Corey. I'll get your info. You too, man. We'll hook you up with some hats for sure.
Man, hey, you know what? I wasn't going to let you get off until you said that.
Heck yeah. I got you, brother.
All right, man. I appreciate it.
Talk to you soon, guys.
Appreciate you, brother. Take
all right, who dey, my man?
Who dey?
All right. So it's just you and me. Back together again.
Damn.
Oh, man.
Oh, no, man. Matt's pretty cool, man. That's a cool dude, man.
Yeah, dude. He actually, they were in town last week, and they were hanging out with us down at the tailgate for a little bit. I'm like, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
So, and then He didn't tell me about the new hat drop or any of this other stuff until I saw it on Twitter. I'm like, oh, dude, like, well, we come on and promote this if you want to. Like, you know, didn't
Man, and you know what? They making bank. So, and it's going to a good cause, man. That's awesome, man.
Exactly. I would love to say we promoted that much money for the Joe Burrow Foundation, but yeah, we haven't come close to what they have. They are killing it, dude. Like, which is awesome.
They are killing it, man. And hey, that's a testimony to them guys, man, getting out there in that community, man, and doing something good, man, and giving back.
Exactly. So, you know, we're like about 2 weeks, 3.5 weeks, yeah, till you get here for the Buffalo game.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I hope the weather permits, man. And I could be out there chilling, having a good time.
There you go. Oh, hey, your best friend's here, Pork Chop.
Chop, what's up with it? Hey, man. Hey. Is it still fuck you, Corey Dillon? What's the deal?
I think it's I love you, Corey Dillon now.
Oh, that's my guy, man. That's my guy. That's my guy, man. That's my guy.
Exactly. I
have fun on their show, man. That dude is nuts. It is funny as I don't know what. And dude, he good people, man. He's good people.
He is. Oh, dude, they got tomorrow. They actually have Orlando Zeus Jr. on the show.
Oh, that's what's up, man.
Yeah. So
what's up. Okay.
I saw them tweet that out today. I'm like, dude, I called like, well, I try to call everybody and nobody answered. I'm like leaving them all messages like, dude, that's awesome. Like, that's great. I'm so excited.
Man, hey, see, look, hey, you know our saying, moving on up. Finally got my piece of the pie. Yes, sir.
Exactly, man. I agree with Pork Chop here. He says Ted Karras needs to be the Walter Payton Man of the Year. He definitely should be in the running for it. I'll tell you that for what they've done with the Cincy hats. That's for sure.
Yeah, man. Oh, dude. And you know, just looking at the landscape of the world, what's going on with everything, man, and it's just seeing people who still got a kind heart, man, and take the time to give back, man. That's awesome. They need to be appreciated and commended for what they're doing, man.
Exactly.
I mean, because hey, man, hey, people could be a lot selfish nowadays and just think about them and worry about their situation, man. And actually seeing people out here active in the community and caring is a good thing, man. And he's a good person, man.
Yeah,
I like what they're doing.
Exactly. And the thing is, it's like when you are given the platform to do that, not everybody always wants to do that. Because I mean, look, Ted's going out there doing stuff on his days off.
Right.
It's a lot of stuff to do. And like you said, when you have time off, sometimes you want to chill or you want to get caught up on
that part.
Something.
So I mean, Ted and Matt, man, hey, unselfish act, bro. And trust me, some people will take that time and use it for themselves and relax, recover, think about all the stuff they're dealing with and try to figure that out. And just for guys to go out there and try to help others, that's pretty damn cool.
Well, that's the thing for me too. I never experienced this, but I would think just an NFL season in general, you've been going since end of July, hard at it. You get a couple of days off. Do you even want to think about football? Do you just want to just go and just get your mind at it?
Dude, to tell you the truth, me back in the day, man, hey, one of my hobbies was sleeping, bro. I'm not even good.
I've never heard anybody said a hobby is sleeping.
Man, that was a hobby. To get in that bed, pull them covers up to your face, total silence, and just take a good nap without being bothered for a couple hours was the ultimate thing, man. And some people out there, man, call it lazy. Man, I call it, hey, man, getting healthy, regenerating, you know what I mean? Getting my body back.
Yeah.
Listen, from my perspective, I ran all day long.
Yep.
All day long. So every opportunity I got, to get off my feet and relax, oh man, I'm gonna maximize it. I'm gonna take advantage of that. So these bye weeks and hey, them days off, man, I just like to chill and kick my feet up and just relax a little bit.
Exactly. Now I got a question for you as far as that goes. Because we've talked on here a lot about the carries that Joe Mixon's getting,
Right.
and it's like I said, I'm no expert, but to me, it's looking like it's wearing on him a little because literally these other guys have gotten 1 and 2 carries.
Right.
A lot of the talk here in Cincinnati is somebody's got to step up and help Mixon. And a lot of our thought processes here now with the bye week, maybe Chase Brown or Travion Williams or Chris Evans can do it. I guess my question is, how hard is it when you haven't had the touches to is it the team doesn't usually trust you or you haven't showed them enough or what do you think? Why is it that they're given solely to Mixon when in this day and age, you said it before, it's more of a running back by committee?
Right. Listen, man, I don't people need to understand, man, it's running the football, man, it's more about rhythm and getting in tune with the game, man. From my personal experience, man, 10 to 12 carries ain't gonna cut it for me. I gotta have the feel of the game before where I'm all into it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I don't there's no running back I ever seen on 10 touches go for 150, 60 yards, man. That's just not gonna happen.
Right.
Unless that defense laid down 3 or 4 times and just said, man, go ahead, score. So, and you know what? I'm just giving you my experience with me. Mm-hmm. It was more about rhythm, getting in tune with the game, and getting warmed up. And you know what? By that 4th quarter comes around, man, I'm full go, and it's time to punish.
Right.
So, and when you switching running backs, you're messing up the rhythm. You know what I mean? So I don't know how you sustain doing it by committee and expecting big things out of a running attack. Mm-hmm. I don't know how you do that. I'm curious on what team. Well, there's probably one team I know of right now. That's Miami. They get down like that. Mm-hmm. And they got 2 speedsters, man, and they go. Yeah. But other than that, I can't say another team. So it's all about the team and their goals. And we already went through this a million times, Brian, where it's a passing league anyway.
Right.
It's a passing league anyway. And whoever brought up these analytics, like this is how you're supposed to do it, hey, bro.
How do you feel about the analytics guys?
Man, hey, they got a point, but that shit don't always work out. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah, it's valid, but it doesn't always gonna go how they say it's gonna go.
Right.
So, I think somebody asked me this, man. I was speaking on some podcast, and they were like, "Well, the analytics for who was it? The Eagles, Philadelphia Eagles. Hey, they did it by committee and this and that." And I told them something. I said, "Yeah. So how did that work out for them?"
Right.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Enough said. So on paper, it looks real good, but game time is something different, man. And you got to give these running backs a chance, man. And I understand, man. If I'm with this, man. If Joe's hot, man, let that boy run, man. Keep feeding him.
I'm waiting for him to have that explosive run. We talked about that, I don't know, a couple shows ago. That I think it feels like he's getting close to it. Now, his last game, I didn't feel it so much that he's like on the verge of it, but maybe he's with the bye week that'll help because that's the one thing he's getting 4 to 5 yards, which it's not bad. But I want that. It'd be nice to get that big oh shit play. Would be
man, that 30-yard burst. You know what I mean?
Right. Mm-hmm.
A couple of those a game, and maybe they'll feed him more. Right. But man, listen, bro, it's tough. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough because you know what? They just paid Superman. And he got something to prove as well.
Yeah.
And then on just bear with me, guys. got Superman. He's coming back off an injury. He want to prove his contract.
Mm-hmm.
You got 2 super receivers who want that rock. So who's the odd man out in this equation? You know what I mean?
Right.
There's not enough footballs to go around for everybody.
Yep.
So it's always gonna be an odd man out. And I hope they're not down there looking at that, man. And they could get over that barrier and focus on, you know what? It's more about the team winning. I don't care who shines or anything like that.
Right.
Because that does disrupt the chemistry in the locker room where somebody thinks they should be getting more than somebody else. I prefer all of them eating, right?
Right.
Equally, but that sometimes it don't happen like that, man. It doesn't happen like that. I think Joe Mixon is one incredible running back. Me personally, I think more touches for him is better. But man, you got some stud receivers, and then you got a super stud quarterback who can get it done. So where do you draw the line and say, you know what, everybody should eat equally? You can't.
Right.
You can't. You gotta. And besides that, where the record is and trying to get back in the fold of things, man, they're gonna air that ball out. They're gonna air it out, and in some of these games, man, Joe ain't gonna get that many touches. I wish it was different. I'm old school, man. I always felt like the run sets up the pass. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know what I mean? That's just me.
But sometimes now a pass sets up the run.
Yeah, man. Hey, I'm always gonna advocate for the running backs. I don't care what it is. You know what I mean? If it was up to me, Joe, get it 40 times a game. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's just me. But the way it's set up right now, man, it's gonna be tough getting that ball spread around to everybody.
And did you hear this that he's moved up to third place in Bengals all-time history? There's right above is James Brooks, and then at number 1 is some guy named Corey Dillon.
Man, wait, who? Who's that number 1?
This some guy, Dillinator. Corey. He was 28.
Man, that asshole.
Yeah, that. Yeah, that asshole. But yeah, he passed up Rudy Johnson, so he's third on the all-time Bengals list now for rushing yards.
Man, hey, congratulations to Joe Mixon, man. Dude, you're doing your thing, man. You're doing your thing, and hey, man, just focus on winning, man. And every time you touch that rock, man, all I can say is, man, do something special with it, bro. That's it, and it'll work out for you.
There you go. Augie's wanting to know if you've ever met Mixon yet, which I think you said.
I have. I actually have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you haven't played Madden. Haven't played him in Madden yet, though, have you?
I think he's more focused on this season, man. He don't want that smoke with me right now. Hey, I think I got a little bit more free time on my hands than he do.
Yeah, you and Adrian Ross.
My gaming skills is a little too vicious right now. So, you know, man, we're gonna have to make that happen in the all season. Something, man. We got time to, you know, get his thumbs together. You know what I mean?
We're gonna get you and Adrian Ross in the grudge match.
Oh man, hey, let him tell it. He's the king, man. I'd be throwing the king and storm the castle a long time ago, man.
Hey, Adrian, if you're watching, I think you should jump on a show sometime, and you should defend yourself against this guy right here.
Man, anytime. He know the deal. He know the deal. He know the deal right now.
All right, a couple more questions, and then we'll get on out of here. Tebow says, Corey, basically, who are your top 5 running backs in the current NFL?
Currently?
Oh
man, I don't even know. Oh, jeez, man.
You like King Henry?
Oh, King Henry's he's dope, man. He's a dog. McCaffrey.
Yeah.
The kid over in Indy.
Taylor. He just he's signed back. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's 3 already.
The thing is, that's the funny thing is, it's kind of hard to name running backs right now because
man,
the way
hey, you know what? A-Chain, Mostert, they're getting their dough.
Mm-hmm.
I give it to them. I'm gonna throw Joe in there too, and I like Ackler from if I'm saying it correctly from the Chargers. Yeah. He does his thing, and who else, man?
Reese Hall from the Jets. We got Chubb in the comments.
Man, yeah, the boy from the Jets is a monster. Chubb, he's hurt though.
Yeah,
I even like what's the other dude they just brought in for Cleveland?
Oh, that's a kid from UC, Taylor.
No.
Oh, Kareem Hunt.
He gets it done. Hunt, he falls too.
Yeah.
So man, it ain't even top 5. We got a
top 5.
I would say top 12. Man, there's some running backs that's still out there doing their thing. So, man, and it's fun to watch. I'll watch them all, man. I'll be like, oh man, they're nice. I like their game. They're nice with it.
So, Crib Keeper's got a question. Did you ever do the Walter Payton thing in the offseason? Did you run the hills or stadium steps for conditioning? And did you have a big giant hill like Walter Payton did and run up and down that?
Oh yeah, man. I was out there with my headband and my curl, running them dirt hills. RIP to the legend, man. Walter was phenomenal. His off-season workouts are crazy.
Yeah.
And I didn't do nothing like that, man, but I ran a lot. You know what I mean? I ran a lot. It wasn't necessarily hills. I just did a lot of cardio and just and a lot of lifting to just try to stay in shape. You know what I mean? Because there's really, trust me, man, there's really no off season, man. You know what I mean? And I learned like over the years, like, man, dude, in off season, man, so you don't have to push yourself so hard. You know what? Take a couple of weeks off or a month at the max.
Right.
But then after that, man, it's time. It's ready. It's time to go. Get back to it. So when you go into training camp, man, you ain't all exhausted and got to lose 80 pounds.
Right.
You know.
Right.
Just to get back to playing weight. I mean, I know I don't look like it now, but that's
I was going to say, you still look like you're in pretty good shape right now. I was going to ask you how often you work out now.
Ah, man.
I saw your Instagram post on that one. You're looking like this.
Oh no, I know I look dapper. I'm good. I can still come out of retirement and get about 2 yards.
Let's go.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Hey. No, I haven't.
I said about 2 yards.
About 2.5. You know what I mean? I can stumble for that. No, I haven't worked out. I ain't worked out in a couple of weeks. So man, me and Arlek, we're gonna get back to it, man. So we just been chilling. We took a month off, man, and now we got to get back on our schedule, man, of working out.
There you go. Jeremy's got a hard-hitting question for you. You said you had the curl there. He said, was your curl look, was it wet or dry?
Oh man, it was dripping, man. Shake it, man. You gotta shake it, man. Hey, that face off, dripping off the back.
All
right,
right,
bro.
One of my favorite movies. One of my favorite movies, Coming to America. So
close. Hey man, I walked around with that.
That boy can sing. Sexy chocolate.
Man. He got his own money. You know what I mean?
He got his own money. Like,
oh man.
They have McDonald's. We have McDowell's. It's totally different.
McDowell's.
I love that movie. I
Oh man, that movie's a classic, man.
I love it. Yeah.
And shoot, man, I had a curl back in the day, man. I had a Jerry curl.
I remember you had the rose too. Did you have the cornrow?
Cornrow. Yeah. I think I had every hairstyle in the book. every phase of hairstyles, I probably had them, man. So, man, them was the good old days, man. It wasn't good waking up with Jerry curl juice all in your face, all. That wasn't cool. Hey, as a kid, your face breaking out because of curl activator. That ain't cool. That ain't cool. But it happened. I've been there.
Dude, you're awesome. Hey, Corey, we've been on for an hour and 9 minutes. We keep getting longer every time we do these shows, so I appreciate you coming on.
I told you, sometimes I can't shut up, man. You
Hey,
gotta be
that's
like,
all right.
hey, it's time.
Hey,
It's time to go.
Hey, hopefully, maybe Hobson will jump on next time. He was going to jump on, then he had an interview or something that got pushed back.
Hey, Jeff, if you're listening, man, I'm gonna send some of my people to come locate you, bro. and drag you to your desk and get this interview.
Corey misses you, man.
Yeah, man, I miss you, Hob. Holla at your boy.
There you go. All right, Corey, man. Hey, I appreciate you. We're gonna do a show Monday, and it's not gonna be a Victory Monday. It's gonna be, I don't know, we'll just do we'll do something like this. You, me, and Greg. It'll be fun. It'll be fine. It'll be cool.
Hey, I will be in New Orleans for my birthday. Now, if I wake up.
Oh, that's right. You told me that. I forgot you said that. Yeah, I forgot.
If I wake up in the French Quarters and I got a heartbeat, yeah, I'll be on the show.
I'll call you. Corey? Hello. Corey, are you alive?
Call me Sunday. Make sure I'm still alive.
I'll call Arlette. Arlette, wake Corey up.
There you go. That's a safer bet.
There you go. Well,
tell her to slap me up and hey, man, I'm ready to go.
Well, happy early birthday if I don't get to wish it to you before then. So
I appreciate that. And trust me, man, we're going to go have fun, me and Arlette. But I tell you what, man, I will, in our fun having, I will make some time. I'll make sure I try to get back on point and make the show, brother. So I'm not going to disappoint you.
I said, no worries if you can. I told her, I said, dude, you've been awesome. Come on anytime I ask you. So I appreciate it. So I said, you can go enjoy your birthday and you know.
No, brother. I will. We got 3-4 days down there, man. It's gonna be fun. So I'm not worried about that.
What time you what day you heading down there?
We're gonna be heading out Saturday, man. So yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, man.
That's one place I've never been.
So Sunday's gonna be live as I don't know what.
I might have to try to FaceTime you Sunday, see what the hell you're doing.
Man, dude, I might be in a coma.
Like that's Corey. He's asleep.
Hey, man, I'm gonna bring in my 49. Good, trust me. Nah, man. Bro, I'm gonna be coherent. Don't worry about all that, man. We just gonna have some. It's just gonna be fun to get away and just enjoy each other and celebrate my birthday, brother.
Absolutely.
It's gonna be cool.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's one city I've never been to. I want to see if they'll make it down in New Orleans. But you enjoy it, man. I'll talk to you later. And who day? And he's gone. I think his phone died. That ended quick. I didn't even kick him off. I think his phone died. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I had Matt from Cincy Hats, my boy Corey Dillen on the show. Like I said, I know I said Jeff Hobson was going to be on, but he messaged me today. I got an email and said that he had an interview that he was doing. I guess he was going to do it earlier today, and whoever was doing it had to push it back, so he was unable to join. Luckily, Matt was able to get on, and my boy Corey's always there for me, so I appreciate that. Let's get to Facebook groups that let me live stream, and I appreciate every single one of them. They are Who Dey Nation, Who Dey Legion, Bearcat Ruckus, Radical Reds, the Ohio State Bucknuts, the Ice Bar, and then you can follow me on all my social media platforms, all under Sports with Strawberry Ice on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Twitter handle is Twitter X. Handle is at Jeff A. Trunapole. TikTok is at Iceman90. I'm also on Threads. I'll be pulling this out later on tonight. Put it on the podcast on BeanPod, Apple, iTunes, Spotify, Google, Stitcher Play. Please make sure you rate, like, and review. Leave a comment and a 5-star review so more Cincinnati fans can find my podcast. YouTubers are at 2,400. Nice even number. Let's try to get that to 2,500. Then 3,000. And just keep rolling. So tell your friends, tell your neighbors about Sports Strawberry Ice. Please hit the thumbs up, hit the likes, subscribes. And other than that, you guys have a wonderful day. Tomorrow, you have to check to see what time the show is because I had some really cool shows set up and it's kind of getting blown up on me. So we'll see. I'm going to have a show tomorrow. I just don't know what time yet. So make sure if you subscribe, please subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, also. I will try to let you know what time the show is tomorrow. So stay tuned. Other than that, that's just sports, baby. See ya!
in the night. Stripes in our veins, sparks gonna fly. The beast is awake, orange, black and white. Cause when the jungle come alive, who day we ignite and Cincinnati, we gon' rise and in the jungle we unite and dripping orange and black and white. Who day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Wake up the beast, every game day is a feast. Time to bust it off the leash. In the jungle dripping heat, tigers strike the city streets. East side stand up, west side stand up. If you rapping, who day? Time to put your hands up. Bingo stripes, we in it. New day, new age, yeah, we get it. Cincinnati jungle fitted. Who day in our house, we win it. Orange and black and white, we build it. Earn our stripes, you know we kill it. Bleed our colors, jungle dripping. Nasty, natty, yeah, we lit it. Lit the crowd, get the city loud. Yeah, we feasting now. Fit the pounds, make the city howl. Now we beasting now. Thunder through the tunnel, from the sideline to the huddle. Stripes we tatted on the jungle when we flex that who they muscle on them. Stripes, Cincinnati, we gon' rise and in the jungle we unite and dripping orange and black and white. All day when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Stripes. Now who got a move like it on? Stripes. Now who